5 things that are quietly shortening your life. Let me share something that should wake everyone up. The average life expectancy in the United States is about 73 years for men and 79 years for women. Think about that for a moment. Most people assume genetics determine how long we live, but the truth is, the majority of what determines your lifespan comes from daily lifestyle choices. The way you live today determines the quality and length of your life tomorrow. And the shocking part? The biggest threats to your lifespan are not rare diseases or accidents. They're everyday habits that millions of people normalize. Today, I'm going to walk you through the 5 biggest lifestyle factors that shorten life expectancy. And the good news is every single one of them is within your control. Number 5, alcohol. Let's start with alcohol. Now, I'm not here to judge anyone, but we need to be honest about the science. Regular alcohol consumption stresses the liver, heart, and brain. Even moderate drinking over long periods increases risk for liver disease, cardiovascular problems, certain cancers, cognitive decline. Alcohol also disrupts sleep, lowers testosterone, increases body fat, and affects decision-making. One of the biggest traps with alcohol is that it's socially normalized, but normalized doesn't mean healthy. Reducing alcohol, even cutting it out entirely, can dramatically improve longevity, metabolism, and energy levels. Number 4, chronic stress and cortisol. Next is something most people underestimate. Stress, specifically chronic stress. When you're under constant pressure, your body releases the hormone cortisol. In small amounts, cortisol is helpful, but when cortisol stays elevated for long periods, it causes serious damage. Chronic stress can lead to high blood pressure, weakened immune system, belly fat accumulation, poor sleep, accelerated aging. In fact, long-term stress has been linked to increased risk of heart disease, diabetes, and stroke. Managing stress isn't just about feeling better. It's about protecting your long-term health. Simple strategies like exercise, sunlight, breathing practices, and meaningful relationships can dramatically reduce stress levels. Number 3, social isolation. This one surprises a lot of people. Loneliness and social isolation are now considered major health risks. Some studies suggest loneliness can be as dangerous as smoking. Humans are wired for connection. When people lack close relationships, it increases risk of depression, heart disease, dementia, premature death. We see this especially in older adults, but it's happening more and more in younger people too. People have thousands of social media connections, but very few real relationships. What actually improves longevity is deep interpersonal connection. Family, friends, community, the people who truly know you. Strong relationships reduce stress, improve mental health, and literally help people live longer. Number 2, sleep deprivation. The second biggest factor shortening life expectancy is something many people sacrifice every day. Sleep. Your body repairs itself when you sleep. Your brain resets, hormones regulate, cells recover. When people consistently get poor sleep, the consequences add up quickly. Sleep deprivation is linked to obesity, diabetes, heart disease, weakened immune system, reduced cognitive performance. Even worse, poor sleep increases cortisol and disrupts metabolism. If you're serious about longevity, sleep is not optional. Most adults need 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep every night. Think of sleep as one of the most powerful health tools available. Number 1, sitting and low activity. Now we get to the biggest factor, a sedentary lifestyle. In other words, too much sitting and not enough movement. Modern life has created an environment where people sit almost all day. We sit at desks, in cars, on couches, staring at screens. But the human body was built to move. When people remain inactive, it increases risk for heart disease, obesity, diabetes, muscle loss, reduced lifespan. Some research now calls prolonged sitting the new smoking. Movement is medicine. You don't have to be an elite athlete, but daily activity matters. Walking, strength training, sunlight, staying physically engaged, even simple habits like walking 30 minutes per day can dramatically improve health and longevity. The good news. Now here's the most important part of this entire conversation. Every factor we just discussed is within your control. You can reduce alcohol, manage stress, build strong relationships, Prioritize sleep. Move your body every day. Longevity is not about perfection. It's about consistent habits. Small daily decisions compound over years. Those decisions determine whether you age with strength, energy, and vitality, or decline prematurely. Personal perspective. I've spent decades studying fitness, competing, and working with people who want to transform their lives. One thing I've learned is this: people who take control of their health early live completely different lives later. More energy, more confidence, more freedom, and most importantly, more time. Contact Coach Bill for the 1% Club to get ripped, confident, and high energy.